guys know one of the nation's largest SARS-CoV-2 genomic surveillance programs happened here in San Diego County? During the pandemic, our county was flooded with millions of dollars from the CDC, and the NIH and the Search Alliance was formed. This was a collaboration between Scripps Research Institute, RADY'S Genomic Institute, and UC San Diego to surveil our genomes through forced PCR testing and wastewater surveillance. Not only was the data monitored at the county and state level, but also nationally through the CDC and the NIAID. This local data was made public, even being added to a global database called GISAID. Scripps made millions from the mandated vaccines as they hold the patent used to stabilize the spike protein. NIH also gave Helix, a San Diego-based lab, $33 million, establishing it as one of the nation's COVID-19 mega labs. The county also paid this lab nearly $100 million to process PCR tests with our money. It was Christian Anderson from Scripps who originally thought COVID-19 had originated in a lab, but changed his tune after a conference call with Anthony Fauci. Soon after, the pandemic's most controversial proximal origin paper came right out of San Diego, with Anderson concluding that the virus had jumped from animals. The county used this fraudulent science and public health surveillance as grounds to keep us locked in their medical surveillance asylum. The public deserves transparency about how our biological material and data that was collected was used during that time. We were defrauded on such a massive scale, and it is time for justice. You can read so much more in my Substack article called San Diego, a Pilot City for Mass Vaccine Mandates and Public Health Surveillance. And unfortunately for them, some pesky little citizens got in the way.
We value our continued partnership with the county. It's very over our track record, and we thank you for the opportunity to continue that partnership. My team and I are here to answer any questions or comments after today. Thank you. Thank you. Next speaker, please.
I pose number 4. My name is Melissa O'Connor, and I would like to report a crime. You forced PCR genomic testing on us, you cataloged our biological samples, and you used them against us to push lockdowns, reduce our movement and human interaction, then you increased surveillance with continued testing, which fed the cycle. You shared our DNA without our knowledge or consent, then you used our money to develop a private product. You used our money to sell us a private product. You advised legislators on policy to coerce us to take the product. You experimented on us with that product, and you made billions off this product from our initial investment. When we rejected your toxic product, you punished us for taking it, for refusing it, taking education and socialization away from our children, shutting down our ways to make a living, and in some cases, fired us from our jobs. This is criminal. It has taken me 5 years to understand how you pulled off the greatest economical heist from the American taxpayer while turning loved ones against each other, keeping healing modalities from us, and poisoning us with so-called treatments. The NIH and the CDC flooded San Diego with millions of dollars to carry out this genomic surveillance done by the county. UCSD, Scripps Research, and RADY'S Genomic Institute. You then relied on these same local experts to advise you on public health policy, the very ones who profited from using us as experiments. This is malfeasance, and it would never be tolerated in the private sector. So why are we being forced to accept it here? The American people demand prosecution, not protection, from those responsible.
As the next speaker is coming forth, I'd like to invite